Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I will talk about a topic to understand how channel would vary from symbol to symbol. Okay, maybe the channel might be static or slowly varying channel or fast varying channel. So we will try to understand after how many symbols the channel would change, and we'll also try to understand if channel is changing so fast, then how do we allocate the DMRS symbols and why do we allocate multiple DMRS symbols. So we'll try to see in case of 4G and as well as in case of 5G, and we'll also try to derive the equations with respect to the coherence time and with respect to the speed of the light, sorry, speed of the vehicle. Okay. So with for that, so first I will go to 4G. Okay. So 4G, we have to consider certain things. That is, let's say carrier frequency is equal to 2 gigahertz, right? Then as I was telling, the vehicle speed can go up to 120 kilometer per hour. So for now let us consider the maximum one. And what do we need? So we need the equations. So first is FD, Doppler. Okay. So to understand, one important thing is that to understand when do we need to do channel estimation. The main thing what we need is a coherence time, TC. So this coherence time will decide for how long the channel is constant, and after what time the channel will vary. So if you know the coherence time, then we can say okay, for this much duration the channel is constant. So we will have to derive this TC. So the first and foremost thing is the TC relation is given by uh, 1 by 4 BD. Okay, BD is Doppler spread. So I will not say BD. Okay, I will say spread, right? So BS. So BS is Doppler spread. Now Doppler spread is related to the Doppler shift, that is 2 times FD. These two equations we can get it from David Say and Pramod Viswanathan book. Okay, from there you will get this one. So finally, what is your TC? TC will become 1 by 8 FD. So as per this, now if you figure out what is FD, FD is equal to VR, or like okay, VR into FC by C. Okay, C is the speed of light, FC is the center frequency, VR is the relative velocity, the relative motion between the transmitter and the receiver. So I will directly take the relative velocity as 120 km per hour. So with this, we need to calculate FD for this 4G. So FD is equal to what is the value? So I'm calculating in my calci over here. So 20 kilometer per hour. Okay. So into center frequency 2 gigahertz, 2 into 10 to the power of 9 divided by 3 to 10 raised to the speed of the light. So I'm going to get this one as 2.22 hertz. Okay, so by this way I got my TC, which is equal to 1 by 8 times of this one, right? So now I got it as um, 562.5 microseconds. Okay, so this is my TC. Now for 4G, how do we find the symbol duration, OFDM symbol duration? So that is TSY. That will be given by 1 by delta F. Delta F is a subcarrier spacing rate, which was actually 15 kilohertz. So if you calculate this one, you will get as 66.67 microseconds. So then for how many, so now we know the TC. TC says now that for a duration of 562.5 microseconds, the channel is constant, and afterwards the channel will change. So then if each OFDM symbol is 66.67, then how many symbols we can accommodate? So we can divide this by 66.67 microseconds. So, um, okay, so approximately we are going to get 8.5 symbols. Okay, so 8.5 symbols. So now I will get back to yeah, the OFDM grid. So now we will take the rest of the things from this particular one. See, now the thing is that in case of 4G, so in case of 4G, one slot duration is equal to 1 millisecond. Okay, so which means that this, if you take this one till this point 500 microseconds, then remaining will be another 500 microseconds. Total will be 1 millisecond. Okay, total 14 symbols will be 1 millisecond. Now, this is because your subcarrier spacing is equal to 15 kilohertz. Now, just now we saw that the coherence time is equal to around to 562 microseconds, right? Which means that you can see for half of the slot, okay, for about around 7 symbols, the channel is constant, and after 7 symbols, the channel varies. I mean, including cycle prefix, right? So definitely within this 7 symbols, we need one symbol where the DMRS should be present, so that on that symbol we can estimate the channel, and we can use it across the other OFDM symbols to decode the data. So that's why we needed one at symbol number 3, another one at symbol number 10, so that in this particular duration, we have one more DMRS to estimate the channel, right? We cannot use this one over here because the channel is already changed. So this is somewhere TC is approximately 562 microseconds. I hope this one is clear to you guys from 4G perspective. Now, let me get into the 5G aspect. Okay, what about in case of 5G? So 5G, the thing is that so I will write down all the 5G aspects here. 5G, the thing is that we need to support up to 500 kilometers per hour, right? So here, and even we are going to millimeter waves. So what I will do, I will take FC is equal to 32 kilohertz, so 32 gigahertz. With this, let us try to calculate the FD. Okay, so I am just directly calculating from my calc. So I have taken 32, sorry, 32 into 10 raised to 9 divided by 3 into 10 raised to 8. I am going to get it as 14.814 kilohertz. Okay, now what do we need? We need TC. Okay, TC is 1 by 8 times of FD, and I am going to get as 8.43 microseconds. So after every 8.43 microsecond, the channel will change. For this configuration, in case of 5G, we have to calculate T symbol in case of 5G. So in case of 5G millimeter waves, it is in FR2, right? FR2 frequency range 2. I will consider subcarrier spacing as 120 kilohertz. So if 120 kilohertz, what is the T symbol? So 1 by 120 kilohertz. So we will get it as 8.33 microseconds. Can you see this? So coherence time is 8.43, symbol time is 8.23, which means what does it say? Your channel is changing, channel is constant only for one OFDM symbol approximately. After every OFDM symbol, the channel changes, which means that we need more frequent DMRS to estimate the channel. So now we know the relation. Just what I would do, I will write it here. So for 500 kilometers per hour, so every symbol. Okay, now since we know that this frequency FD, if it is much faster, your coherence time is very short. So if the speed decreases, then coherence time will increase. Okay, so your channel will be constant for longer duration if the speed decreases, right? So I will decrease the speed. Let's say if I decrease by half, then what I would get, I will get every two symbol. So now the channel will be constant for two symbol. After every two symbol, it will change. Similarly, if I make it 125, right, every four symbols. If I want to make it the three symbol, then 500 I need to divide by 3. So then 166 kilometer per hour every three symbol. Okay. Now I think you got it right. Every three symbol or every four symbol, the channel would change, then definitely in every four symbols we need the DMRS allocation. So that's why when we are dealing with high frequency, high center frequency and as well as high speed, we need more and more DMRS within a particular slot. That's why if I get back to my specification, you can see that for 14 symbols, there is four DMRS symbol allocations. So this is for a high speed scenario. When your channel varies for every three symbol, four symbol, then such a kind of allocations you can use. Okay, to ensure that you do channel estimation very frequently and you will not be able to face any problem in decoding. Okay, so then I think you got the clarity. Okay, so just maybe I will take 5 8 11. Okay, so 5 8 11, that let me finish that. So already 11 is there, then 5 8 you can see. So first three symbols, three, every three symbol, in every three symbol there is a DMRS. So I think you got the clarity, like mm, you know why such kind of configurations are supported in specification. um, so this is clear, I think 4G, 5G, and you also got to know how to check, in what duration the channel is changing, whether it is a fast varying channel or a slowly varying channel and things like that. And you also got to know that your coherence time mainly depends on your center frequency. You move higher the center frequency, you will have a higher Doppler, and that will reduce the coherence time, and as well as even with respect to speed also you got to know how to calculate the coherence time. Okay, so with this I think I would stop here. If you're looking for such kind of concepts, so please do subscribe to the channel. I hope this one would be helpful when you are dealing with your research, or whenever you're dealing with your channel estimation algorithms. Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.